la 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. What are we watching today?
La La Land.
That's right.
All three of us are blind to it. Welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
You guys requested this movie and voted for it on our Patreon, so here we are today. I do know this is a musical, and Ryan Gosling is in this.
Okay.
Excellent.
Wow.
I
Yes.
love musicals.
And I got excited because when I typed it in, I did see Emma Stone's name too,
great.
so
Oh,
I
yes.
love her
Love
as
her,
well.
too.
She was in
Too.
Poor Things and many
Gwen
other things,
Stacy.
Zombieland. Yeah, I just love her. so.
Cruella. Oh my
Cruella.
God. She
Yes.
was phenomenal.
Yes, she
Cruella.
was. Yeah.
Oh yes,
That's
yeah,
right.
absolutely. So shall we get into this?
Yes.
Let's do it.
To our seats right as
You
they
gonna
turned
dance?
out all the lights. A technicolor world made out of music and sheen. It called me to the old mystery and live inside the scene.
I wish I could see this.
Everyone's so happy. I love it. I love this.
Traffic.
If only this would happen.
That's right.
Canyons that'll never fade away. Ballads in the barrooms that my folks who came before. They say you gotta want it more. So I bang on every door.
Oh my goodness. That's good.
I want to be here. That's a lot of work to do that. I want traffic to be like this.
Yes.
Jumping cars.
Oh my God.
That's for the ADD people in the movie.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was great. I loved it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes. There she goes. She was starstruck.
Yeah.
It looks like she wants to be one. She was
Yeah.
reading lines or
That's
something.
Oh no. Oh boy.
You're not watching?
She was wrecked. It
Oh,
was
she can't
pure
take off her
lunacy.
coat.
It was-
She's got coffee.
It was so crazy, and I just... Oh, you would have died. I don't know what I thought. 1 second. I thought it was... What?
She's right in the middle of it.
Tell her I'll call her back. In 2 minutes?
Yeah, it snaps her out of
And
it.
now she's got to get back into that mood.
Oh,
mood.
come
That's
on.
how it is, I guess. Do you want me to start over?
Oh, you know what?
You know
I
what?
think we're good. Thanks for coming in.
That's it. Probably happens like that too. It's just- Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
We love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like amazing.
You got the invitation, you got the right address. You need some medication, the answer's always yes. A little chance encounter could be the one you've waited for. Just squeeze up in. Tonight we're on a mission. Tonight's the casting.
The bold colors, huh?
Real audition. Oh, God, help us all. You make the right impression, then everybody knows your name.
I think she's going to go.
That's someone in the crowd.
Oh, that's neat.
Hey, girl. That's
Baseball.
Drink, drink, drink. Work might be a problem tomorrow. Whoa! Didn't expect that. Yeehaw!
Oh my God.
My suit. Woo! And fireworks. Yeah, that's a party.
That's
Oh
true.
no, did she park
Uh-oh.
there?
Come on. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Full circle. All that, and it's like,
my God.
how far did you actually move? And here we are. Hey, J.K. Simmons.
Man, it's happy to be here. Very easy to work with. Kind of. And you're going to play the set list. Happy to.
I want to see him sing.
I don't think anyone cares what I play, but yeah. Well, if by anyone you mean anyone other than me, that would be correct. I care, and I don't want to hear the free jazz. Right?
Fa la la la, that worked. Works well.
He's done.
It's just in the zone. Wow.
Very well.
Wow, goodness.
Maybe not dinner music.
Hopefully the
That was
boss
pretty
isn't standing next to him.
And yeah, people are watching.
Okay, thank you.
And then bow. Oh, there she
There
is.
she is.
You're fired. Play the set list. No, I'm saying it's too late. It's a warning. What planet are you from? Don't fire. Don't fire. I'm sorry, Seb. It's Christmas. Yeah, I see the decorations. Good luck in the new year.
Jeez, that sucks.
I just heard you play, and I wanted to.
Ooh, it's really.
This poor girl.
Yeah, I know. She's
Nice.
like, yeah, he really is a jerk. Oh, is it? Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
he
Oh,
does
no.
me. Well, he's a good job. He's not liking it.
I ran a fantastic suggestion.
Oh.
All right, piano man, take those ivories. Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Shaking it.
That's so funny.
Oh, she's so hilarious.
That's funny.
Oh, got my attention. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Nice. Great. So we don't know. You could have been fourth there. We don't know.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Stop.
Hello?
Sorry. I know that guy.
Yes?
He's trying to be cool.
My what?
Would you be able to grab my keys?
I can't hear.
Sorry. Can you grab my keys?
Oh.
She wants to get away from this guy.
Right, yes.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What kind?
It's a Prius?
Oh, my God.
That doesn't help me.
With a green ribbon?
All right. Close look.
Okay.
This could never be. You're not the type for me.
Really?
And there's not a spark inside. What a waste of a lovely night.
Jeez. Ouch.
You say there's nothing here. Well, let's make something clear. I think I'll be the one to make that call.
What's your call?
And though you looked so cute in your polyester suit, you're right. I never fall for you at all.
Similar shoes.
Yeah.
Can I get your number?
Night.
Nice.
Okay, changed. Crap. Oh, there he is.
You again.
He knows about the coffee shop.
Oh, you know, just meetings and studio heads.
How'd you get home?
I basically just hauled ass past the car gates. I think I have 20 minutes until they find me. You don't have a break coming up, do you?
Waiting.
10 minutes.
Can I hide in the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay.
I love it.
I actually do have to check on this.
Oh, my God.
They shoot movies on my street all the time, so
Come
it's
on.
not right.
How is that?
You just write your own roles, you know? Write something that's as interesting as you are, and you don't have to audition for this. Pishy caca. Look at that. You gotta just play the
Pishy
word.
caca.
Just kidding.
My new word.
What did he do?
What did you do?
Well, he made history, didn't he?
Well, I'm gonna stop auditioning and I'm gonna make history instead.
Well, my work is done here.
I should probably tell you something now. Just to get it out of the way. I hate jazz. Are you okay?
What do you mean you hate jazz?
Just means that when I listen to it, I don't like it.
Yeah, but it's such a blanket statement. You don't like jazz. What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna show you good jazz.
You're going to hear some jazz.
Every one of these guys is composing, they're rearranging, they're writing, and they're playing the melody. They're just, and now look, the trumpet player, he's got his own idea. And so it's conflict, and it's compromise, and it's just, it's new every time. It's brand new every night. It's very, very exciting.
That's a cool perspective, yeah.
And it's dying. It's dying. Who knows? Is this the start of something wonderful?
He's like, hey, what are you doing?
Or one
Yeah.
Oh, then they
She's like,
dance.
you better
Yeah,
dance with
yeah.
me then.
Oh boy.
Okay, boy, look at
I'm intimidated.
Yeah.
Okay. Two options. You either follow my rules or follow my rules. Capiche?
you.
Huh?
Oh,
Thanks.
I can do it a different way.
No, that's fine. Thank you very much.
What?
Oh, come on. It's ridiculous.
All the work.
That's fine.
Just listen to it.
I gotta get out of here.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
And she just runs away. Ah!
Yeah. Get me out of here.
Stuffy in there.
Right.
Freedom! She goes right in the front. Okay, down in
For a
front.
hand to go up.
I think I just broke up with Greg. I'm not sure. Getting closer. Getting closer. I'm going to hold your hands.
Ooh.
That's it.
As the star approaches us, the weather will change. The great polar fields of the north
There you go.
Yeah.
divide, and the seas will turn warm. The last of us search the heavens and stand amazed.
That too. That happened? It did happen. What timing? It's pretty. Oh! Things are flying. What the heck are we on?
What?
Oh, whoa! Dancing in the stars.
Cloud 9.
I love this.
That's great.
I thought there was going to be a lot of songs throughout the whole thing, but I love how there's a lot of dancing too.
Yes.
And good story. Try again.
That was a smacker.
Who's that? That's a signature call.
I think so.
That's just reminding how they met.
Yeah. Oh, it is your
Oh my god.
Woo!
Whoa.
Oh, it's one way.
One way.
Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh! In love. That's right.
Pay attention.
Let's go in.
Oh my goodness.
He hates that place.
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
His sister got engaged.
All right,
Oh, he's playing there.
Yeah.
Great.
Good.
That's perfect. He should
Yes,
be
it
there.
is.
I love you.
Come here, man.
Oh my goodness.
This is Mia. Mia? Heath?
I'm Mia. Nice to meet you.
Oh my
I
goodness.
used to play with this guy.
Went to school together. So how you been, brother? Great. Never been better. How about you?
Been really good. Been very busy. I got a new combo.
Okay. Cool. We're looking for keys. You kidding me? No, I'm not kidding. No, I'm good.
You sure it pays?
I'm good. Let's just grab a drink then. It's been too long. Okay. Nice.
But he's a little cold to him. I wonder
Yeah.
why.
What do I? Yeah.
I made you something
For what?
for your club.
Why does it say Sebs?
Because I think you should call it Sebs.
What?
Because no one's gonna come to Chicken on a Stick.
Is that a music note? Is it an apostrophe?
Oh, that's so cute.
Chicken on a stick. Because Charlie Parker got
I like
a nickname.
Sebs.
Because you love chicken.
It's easy to say too.
That's why they called him Bird. So I'm gonna have chicken, beer, jazz, chicken on a stick.
I know. I think you should drop the chicken and just have drinks and jazz. And also, there
Not
could
dropping
be.
the chicken.
You could maybe do it somewhere else. Like find a new spot.
It's gotta be the Van Beek. So here's what we know.
Yeah.
It's definitely chicken on a stick.
It's a funny name.
Yeah.
No, it's positive. It's nice.
It's a one-woman show.
Here's the deal.
Okay.
We got distribution with Universal. We got our own imprint. We're about to go on the road.
On the road.
We can pay you $1,000 a week plus a cut of the ticket revenue and merchandising. Sound good?
Wow. He's like, are you serious? Sounds great.
Sebastian.
He's trying to act cool about it, but oh my god, that's good.
But
But
on
now
the
he's going on the
road, he won't
road,
see
so
her.
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough.
Uh-oh.
I know it's not his thing, but it sounds cool actually.
I don't care if I know just where I will go. 'Cause all that I need is this crazy feeling like I tapped out of my heart.
I think I wanted to stay.
Is he
Okay,
telling her
sign it
this?
off.
Yeah.
She's quitting.
Yeah.
And she's writing more plays.
See, now it's like we don't have a lot of color. It's like more neutral gray,
Yeah.
blue.
I don't know what's your name.
Woo!
I've been thinking about some things I wanna try. I don't know what you came to do, but I wanna do it with you. You know I feel so good tonight.
I like it.
I do too.
Good.
It's a nice match.
That's what. Good.
Let's get reckless, tear this place down to
It's so different. Oh,
Oh, they're
fangirls.
going all over.
With one hand.
One-handed.
Oh, she's getting pushed back.
Oh, geez.
Woo!
Oh, wait.
It was a great performance.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. Right? It's him. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Surprise.
That's good.
That is nice.
Yeah.
First thing in the morning, but I just had.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
That's great.
Yeah, it was very
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, you're gonna be on tour for what? Months now? Years?
Yeah, I don't be. This is it. I mean, this is it. Could feasibly be. Yeah, I could be on tour with this for a couple years at least. Just this record.
Wow.
Just this record
Do you like the
alone.
music you're playing?
It's different, but he's
I don't.
doing okay.
I don't know what it matters.
Well, it matters because if you're gonna give up your dream, I think it matters that you like what you're playing on the road for years.
Do you like the music I'm playing?
Yeah.
This is what you wanted from me.
To be in this band?
To be in a band, to have a steady job, you know? To be, you know...
Because of the phone
Of course, I
conversation.
wanted you to have a steady job so that you could take care of yourself and your life and you could start your club.
Yeah, so I'm doing that, so I don't understand. Like, why aren't we celebrating?
Why aren't you starting your club?
You said yourself no one wants to go to that club. No one wants to go to a club called Chicken on a Stick.
So change the name.
Well, no one likes jazz.
And listening
Not
to
even
Keith.
you.
I do like jazz now because of
This
you.
is what I thought you wanted me to do. What am I supposed to do? Go back to playing Jingle Bells?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying why do
Scraping
you
pennies so I can
take
start
what
a
you've
club
made
no one
and
wants
start
to
the
go to?
club? Then people will want to go to it because you're passionate about it and people love what other people are passionate about. You remind people of what
Not
they
my
forgot.
experience.
He's really listening to Keith, and now he's successful.
I thought that was next Thursday.
No, it's tonight. Is that okay?
It has to be.
Oh, he wanted to go to her play.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This is bad.
Oh,
That got me! That's different.
Right, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now just move your glasses down on.
Oh, God.
oh, jeez. Okay.
Looks so bad.
Moody.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You got issues.
Okay, turn the keyboard on live.
Oh.
Oh, no.
All her
Couldn't
friends.
show up at all. It's Sir. Oh, that's so sad.
Look at
Don't quit your day job.
Oh, and she did.
One-woman shows are always terrible. Ah.
Sarah
Give up everything to try this. Like,
How was it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Let me make it up to you, okay? I don't blame you.
It's
for lying.
over.
oh, no.
What is?
It's over.
What?
All of this. I'm done embarrassing myself. I'm done. I'm done. Nobody showed up.
So what?
I can't pay back the theater. This is. I'm gonna go home for a while.
I'll come see you tomorrow.
No, I'm going home.
This is home.
No, it's not anymore.
Oh, my gosh, she's just taking off. She's so
But
upset.
anyway,
yeah. Okay.
Devastating. I hope it has a happy ending.
I hope so.
everyone's together and he's going to be by himself.
Yeah.
Always playing. Casting.
So, so he has to contact her. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Oh,
You'll get used to it.
Oh, jeez. He's so rude.
He's so funny, though.
Yeah,
He's so funny.
Why did you come here?
Because I have good news.
What?
Amy Brandt, the casting director. She was at your play. And she loved it. And she loved it so much that she wants you to come in tomorrow and audition for this huge movie that she's got.
I'm not going to that.
What?
I'm not going to that. That one's gonna be. No, that one's gonna be.
I'm sorry?
That will kill me.
Stop! No!
You have to be quiet.
If you want me to, then you have to make sense. If you want me to be quiet, you have to make some goddamn sense. You tell me why you're not going.
Because I've been to a million auditions, and the same thing happens every time, where I get interrupted because someone wants to get a sandwich, or I'm crying and they start laughing, or there's people sitting in the waiting room and they're like me but prettier and better at because maybe I'm not good enough.
Yes, you are.
No, maybe I'm not.
Try one more time.
She went to your play and she
Maybe I'm
loved
one of
it.
those
Yes,
people that
that's right.
has always wanted to do it, but it's like a pipe dream.
You're a baby.
I'm not a baby. I'm trying to grow up.
You're crying like a baby.
Oh my God.
You have an audition tomorrow at 5:30. I'll be out front at 8 a.m. You'll be out front or not. I don't know.
Aw, I can take you.
The house in front of the library.
That's awesome. She'll be there.
Oh, here she.
Oh my God.
I got coffee.
Okay, great.
God.
Don't accelerate too fast.
Right.
Tom would do that to me. Oh my God. He used to drive us around in high
yeah.
school. He used to like, gun it when I had coffee or
Oh,
something.
jeez.
You got this.
This will be the one.
Okay, yes.
Hi, Mia. I'm Amy, and this is Frank.
Hi. All right.
Nice to meet you. Glad we found you.
Glad you found you.
They seem like real people this
Yes,
time.
yes,
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 you're
they
talking
do.
to her.
We don't have a script.
It's going to be a process. We're going to build the character around the actress. It's a 3-month rehearsal and a 4-month shoot.
That's it? Like they're offering.
Okay. And we thought that you could just tell us a story. About? You can just tell us anything. She captured a feeling. Sky with no ceiling. The sunset inside a frame. She lived in her liquor and died with a flicker. So bring on the rebels, the ripples from pebbles, the painters and poets and plays. And here's to the fools who dream, crazy as they may seem. Here's to the hearts that break. Here's to the mess we make.
That was good. That was very good.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I trace it all back to then.
Like, that's even better than we imagined.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm always gonna love you.
I'm always going to love you, too. Look at this view.
The right two people.
It's the worst.
Going into. Is it her now going
Now
into
it's
the
her.
cafe?
Right, so,
Wow.
okay.
That's changed.
These comments are
Oh
Ah,
my goodness.
On
yes,
us.
okay, yes.
she is the actress now.
Yes, she is.
She used to work here.
Okay.
Wow. Very successful.
How was your day?
Good.
Oh, yeah, so much different.
How is she?
She's great.
Yeah.
They have a baby.
Oh, there's
I
her
don't know.
face.
Aw, he sees her face.
Did he actually see it? He's probably seen it
Okay,
already.
Yeah.
Jesse, we're gonna
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Are you good? We're good.
Oh, he's got the ear
Oh,
too.
Jess.
Yeah.
Oh, he took her
Oh, I
Yeah.
needed that.
advice.
Yeah.
Oh
This
my
is really
God, he
cool.
actually did do it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's so wonderful,
It
really.
is, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh
I mean,
my
she's
God.
happy now, but not
yeah.
really. Cause I think she's regretting things.
Oh, gee.
So he did actually do it if
Yeah,
he just
he
waited
did.
like
Oh,
20
did
yeah.
he hit
years.
her?
Oh.
Oh,
He
wow.
didn't want his sister sitting in.
That's right.
He sees her.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh, boy.
Welcome to Seb's.
Mm.
Hopeless romantic.
I just heard you play, and I want
A different way. He's like, ah!
Oh my God. Right. Oh my goodness, yeah.
That's not what happened, though. It's a blank slate. Gonna make it reality. That was good. I love how it got so dark because you had to focus on the music and listen. And fly! Another life.
That's right.
The multiverse. We're bringing it back. Nope. What could have been all through that song. This is so depressing.
Oh, jeez.
A sad love story.
Sad. Okay.
No.
Smiling.
They're happy for each other, but sad about their relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's happy. He's good.
So
Oh,
blue.
my.
Oh,
Separate lives.
what a sad love story.
It's like that. Bittersweet.
What a
You
beautiful
know, happy,
love
not happy.
story.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
This is
Yeah.
sad.
That's just sad. Bittersweet. Oh, wow.
Yay!
Yes. Whoa.
Beautiful story.
That's beautiful, yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was very good. It was very different from what I thought it was going to be.
So, right. Definitely,
Right.
yes.
And that's showing at the end where it could have been like this,
Either way.
but reality is
Yeah.
they've truly
Follow your
supported each
dreams.
other.
They did.
That's right. They
It's
supported each
bittersweet.
other.
Really
Yeah, it
bittersweet,
is.
So, you know.
And I got a new appreciation for jazz.
Yes.
That's right.
That's
Just
for
like
sure.
Mia.
That's
I
right.
know. I love that
I always love
perspective.
That's right.
Because unfortunately,
Okay.
a lot of people think like that. I think like that too, and I don't
generalize.
mind jazz.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ryan really loves jazz. Like it's not his favorite, but he really does respect it a lot.
That's right.
I mean, Ryan Gosling, his character, yes, but Ryan, my boyfriend, I'm talking about, like he really likes.
Yeah.
He really likes jazz, but it gives you a different perspective.
Yeah, I love jazz.
Sure.
John Legend, that was
Oh,
great.
that's-
that
Oh
he
my
was
God.
in this.
That
I
was
mean, what
really
a
good, yes.
beautiful
My
voice he
God,
has.
yeah.
And they have beautiful voices. They
Oh my
really
gosh,
do.
They
And
did. It was surprising.
for Ryan to be playing the piano like
He was
that.
great.
That was incredible
Top
because
notch. And
I'm sure it was
dancing.
him
Wow.
because I started thinking like, oh,
Yeah,
maybe like
I'm
someone
sure
else
it was
did
him.
the editing or
Absolutely
something.
him,
I'm
yeah.
disappearing for a
Definitely
second.
was him.
I'm gone.
Oh, no.
I'm out of here.
This was so good.
Darn you movie for making me cry. It was very, very good.
It
And
was,
No,
you know, and I just loved the idea of,
La La Land.
you know, know, they loved each other so
did.
much.
They sure did.
They encouraged each other so
That's
much.
right.
I mean,
Yeah.
from him going all the way back to where she, you know, her home, to tell her
was so
about,
funny.
hey,
Yeah,
there's a
that's-
casting, you know, you've got to be there, blowing the horn,
Blowing
like
the
the
horn
whole
kept constantly
nostalgia
going,
of it all, you
Oh
know.
my gosh,
That's
yeah.
true love. And
Sure was.
to give, you know, to give a relationship up because you love that person so much, you want them to follow their dreams,
right,
and
yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
I mean, how
And
beautiful
they
is
both
that?
did. So
Yeah. He reminds me so much of, especially in this movie, Ryan did, of like a young Jimmy Stewart, because that was his character in so many different, like Jimmy Stewart played that kind of a role where he was always joking with the girl, but he was, you know, really in love with her, but kind of like this little friction, but he was like spot on. I kept saying, oh my God, he's like a little, you know, a young Jimmy Stewart.
I can see that too.
That is funny,
right?
Yeah,
Especially in A Wonderful Life, where he was always, you know,
yeah.
they were always bantering.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah,
And
it's good.
honestly, like, I mean, we love Ryan Gosling. Like, Mom and I recently saw The Notebook, and you saw that a
I
long
saw
time
that
ago
one
too.
too. Yeah.
And we really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's a
good.
different kind of romance, but you have these two, like, in a way, star-crossed lovers that truly are in love with each other. And unfortunately, they didn't have a happy ending love-wise, but they had a happy ending career-wise. And wow, like the ending was just so well done, you know, to really bring it all together and then to see each other again. And I was kind of like laughing to myself at the end with that whole like music number where they're just dancing and they're together, and what if, like, this is how life could have been if we stayed together.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like telling myself, like, oh, okay, because it's such a sad love story at the end. Like, they want to make it fun to be like, oh, well, this could have happened. So I thought they were going to end it on that dream. And I was like, I hope they don't do that, because then it's kind of like a cheap out, like a cheap way to be like, okay, yeah, so yay, this, you could think of it any way you want to, like, you know, the reality way or the dream way. But that ending was perfect.
That was very good.
To really conclude everything.
Yeah, and he did listen to her, you know. He didn't go on tour. He opened up his own place. He used, you know, her title, her name.
Oh my God, that got me. It was so
for
cute.
him. And
Chicken and the Stick was a cute idea, but her Seb's idea was cool. It was easy, and it just had like, I don't know, it just sounded like more sophisticated. And then that little note, it was just like perfect, simple.
It was.
Definitely, yeah.
Class,
had a good
little
ring
touch
to
of
it.
class
Yeah,
to it.
classy, and it worked
was
so well.
great.
And for him to actually follow that, like have that logo there, like wow, like I was like, holy crap, this is gonna get me.
Yes.
But Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling, sorry, like they really had great chemistry.
they sure
like they
did. My
really had
gosh,
great
if they
chemistry
did.
on screen. Like
gosh.
wow, I was impressed. You know.
Very good.
Oh
My
yeah,
gosh,
you
it's
know,
so
and
funny.
she pursued him at first, you know, and then he
That
went
was
to
funny.
her at the cafe, so it was a little tit for tat.
He was rude at first. He ran into her. He was
kind of
Well, because he was pissed off, you
Yes,
know,
I know,
at you know
but,
from
Big
the
things were happening.
yeah,
from
I
the
know.
traffic when they were in
Oh, yeah,
traffic,
I
you
know.
know. And
Yeah,
he just
he's
got
so aggressive.
fired, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
He was a little
Oh, sure.
curt, he said. I'm
Yeah.
sorry for being a little
Yeah.
curt.
For sure.
I know, and we can see that he's a real decent guy, and he's a very passionate
Yes,
guy,
yes,
and his emotions are like always like right there, like, you know, so he just reacts.
That's right. he does.
And I get like getting fired was a big deal, and even though we're like it's rude, but I understand where he's coming from too. He was just so upset, and so people just
definitely, yeah.
I get that, like you just can't like
It's
see
bad
beyond
moments
that.
for
You
him.
need a moment to
Right,
get
yeah.
out, you know.
Like that.
But at least he acknowledged her, like he's like, oh okay, yeah, I remember you. Sorry, I was a jerk there.
That's
It wasn't
right.
like
Good
he
that there's
completely
like that. He
blinked out and didn't
apologized,
even. Yeah, like know who she was at all. But that scene where they're at that party and he's on that like keyboard wearing the red jacket.
Can you play Run?
Yeah, and the fact she says that and she's
Run.
acting out and almost mocking him and playing with him, that was so funny to
That
me.
was
was
cute.
fun.
She
It
was
was
just
cute,
trying to,
yes.
she was
Yeah.
playing with him. She
Oh,
liked
sure.
him.
Yes,
She
she did.
wanted, she
Even
was
though he was a
intrigued
jerk
by
to
him.
her,
Yes,
like
yeah.
she like
Yeah.
understood, like she's not a resentful person.
That's
She
for
gets like
sure.
people have issues, people are human, and they
That's
have
right.
things going on, so he probably had a bad day, got fired, she probably figured it out. And here, like, she's messing with him because she knows she needs to get his attention in a different way, and knows that she has to, like, get a little sassy, and she was really confident in that moment, and just her exaggerating the lyrics and drawing him in. That was just, like, so well done. That really got me. I was like, that's so funny.
That was great. And the conversation after the set was over, and, you know, they're talking, you know, back and forth, like, oh, you know, oh, you're this great musician, and he's like, oh, well, you're this great actress. I haven't seen you in anything. Like, the back and forth was adorable.
It was, yeah. They were like really perfect for each other. And I know, like, a lot of, like, movies and shows lately, like, try to get away from, you know, oh, you don't need to have love. You can, you know, you can just focus on your career, which careers are so important, and I get that. And it's a really hard decision, and this is just my opinion, but, you know, I think it's so important to follow your dreams. It's so easy to get into routine and comfortable, like, trust me, I know. But, you know, if you find love too, it's just a really hard balance to figure out, like, where you want to go. And it's just so sad to me that it can go either way. Like, you don't want to, like, get stuck where you're like, okay, well, I choose love, so I can't follow my career, and I'm just going to be a housewife, or who knows.
Right.
But
one always...
It's hard. I don't think it's a perfect answer.
Someone always gives up something for someone else.
Yes.
And
it just depends on you, and that's the thing. You got to, like, there's no perfect answer, and you just have to discover it on your own and, like, figure out what you truly want in life, and to really think of the future. And but it's not set in stone either. Like, anything can happen. Like, some dream, or you try to, like, set your course, and it might not go the way you want it to go. So so in a way, like, this is encouraging you, of course, like, follow your dreams. Don't get stuck in a relationship where you know, you can't do any, like, you can't, like, you know, flourish. You can't grow. You can't be who you want to be, you know, but you have your love. It just,
and
it's hard for
on
me.
the other side, you know, Seb was going to not follow his dream, but he wanted to make money.
Because he heard that conversation,
you know,
with,
he saw, you know, he
was
was looking up at the ceiling. He was listening to the conversation. He's looking up. He's like, I need dough. I need money. You know, even if I do this gig for, I don't think he really realized how big it was going to be.
That's the whole thing. That's true life, you know.
And when he did that, you know, when they were having that argument that evening, when he was surprised her with dinner, came, you know, and he was going to leave the next morning, I don't think he realized it was going to be that big. And she just you know, was like right to his face, like you're going to be gone for years, and you're not doing what you wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And I think, you know, he was more mad at himself than he really was at her, but she was just stating the facts. You know, you're not doing what you really love.
So to kind of, like, rediscuss that, that's a good point. You know, it's not about just choosing your career. It's like you have all these hard decisions to make. You don't know where life's going to take you, and you're trying to do the right thing in the moment to get you in a better place down the road. And you don't know.
And so that place may never come. I mean, so many people do that. You know, you get that full-time job. You might not have that dream job yet, but okay, I'm going to work, you know, 5 years, get my money together, and then pursue my job, my dream job, and then it never happens. You know, family happens. You have kids. You know, those are the hard stories that you hear as well. But this is a twist. You know, actually encouraging each other to pursue their dreams. And they both had these dreams when they were little. You know, her aunt was a huge, you know, figure in her life. You know, she was an actress. She really, you know, flourished with that. And he did too with his jazz. Yeah. You know, so...
And I felt so bad for her too, because all the auditions when she went to, and the last one, he encouraged her. She really didn't want to do it.
Right.
She
was going to give up.
I said, just try one more time.
He drove all the way to Arizona to tell her.
I know. He remembered, like, that's just how in love they were with each other.
They loved each other. That is their love story. And it's heartbreaking.
Yes,
it is.
It's so heartbreaking.
It's beautiful at the same time.
It is.
Yeah.
He sacrificed.
Well, my happy ending.
You know, they both
everything works out
sacrificed.
great. It's not reality all the time.
Yeah. I think it's a beautiful love story.
It is.
It's very sad. But is beautiful because their eyes when they saw each other at the end in the bar.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
At Seb's, you could just tell she was so sad, like what it could have been. But he was like, "We are so happy.
Yes.
I'm happy.
Mom, I got you."
Like, he's like saying, you know, I'm so happy you're doing it and I'm doing it. So thank you. You know,
it was a very good ending, and I am happy they did it that way as a movie, as a story. I think that's a perfect, real ending, you know, and you can't get any happier than that because they could have, like, been on bad terms after they broke up, and that could have just been it, and they could have been spiteful or just never saw each other again, but they do have an understanding and, like, a true connection. So movie-wise, story-wise, I think it was... a great ending, but the Dawn and me, like, I need them to be together, and like she didn't have a kid with someone else, but he's also a nice guy, nothing wrong with him.
Her husband is very
really
loving,
nice.
very sweet, you know, they have a nice family, you know, so, you know, that's what happens, you know. And I think they're both very happy for each other.
They are, and that's
very happy, and I think they're cool with, okay, you know,
this is how it is.
Yeah.
See, the thing that got me a lot was like the understanding of, you know, where their careers were taking them, and that dinner they had, and they had that argument, and we knew it wasn't good. And I'm like, okay, well, I was kind of still hoping they'd work it out in some way, but it was really weighing heavy with both characters. So I'm like, I don't know. And then when she broke up with him, I'm like, okay, so I kept thinking, like, maybe they'll get back together, but then I'm like, okay, no, maybe they will stay broken up here. But I was kind of hoping that, you know, something would work out and she wouldn't, like, find someone else, you know. But it just shows that, you know, not only did they just move on from each other, but he did actually come back and follow his dream, because with their argument, she was saying, this is what you wanted to do. You wanted to open your own jazz club. You wanted to keep that alive. And, you know, that's what you're passionate about. And now this new music you're doing, it's very successful. You're making good money off of it, but it has a twist of like techno or whatever. And he got into it. He was vibing when we watched him on stage, but you could tell it wasn't him. Like at first,
he wasn't in the groove.
He wasn't in the groove.
He wasn't in love with the music.
Yeah, so
he didn't go. We can tell because he drove to her home in Arizona. You know, like, he did not go to on tour.
Yeah. So, you know, I really thought. So it was just. I'm going on a tangent, but it's just amazing, like all the different ways this could have ended, and I thought, for a little while after they broke up, that it's showing us that they're going to be very successful on these different paths, even though he's not doing exactly what he wanted to do. Is very successful, and he's okay with it, and then she's going to be a very super successful actress. But for him to come around and do that dream job he wanted to do, and what Mia was supporting and very passionate about as well. Like, she really wanted that for him because that was his true dream, for him to actually come back and do that. And if they could just push through, but it's so much easier said. Like, if you're not seeing each other because your schedules are so different, I'm like, if only they could tough it out for 5 years and see each other when they could.
Yeah, you know, he was a great pianist at that other jazz place too. So he was there, and he pursued her he really pushed her to go to that interview, go to that audition rather, and like even he was pursuing, you know, making her, you know, you can write a play, you know, you never know who's seeing you. Yeah, and he was so right. You know, like the girls were saying, like her girlfriends were saying, oh, we have to go to these parties. You never know who's seeing you. Yeah. But it was her determination to do this play, this one-man band, if you will. Yes. And the right director saw her. Yeah. That's right. Out of like 10 people were in the audience, she was one of them.
Oh, yeah, you know, I really love that, because here... I mean, I've heard things, I've never experienced it myself, but, you know, it's really hard in Hollywood, like, trying to be seen out there, and no matter how good you are, and we love Emma Stone, but here she's playing Mia, you know, so her acting like we know she's really good, and she's using those same skills, because I think it's so hard for an actor to act like a bad actor, as for their character. And here she did such a great job, and she's being Emma Stone, and she's being like a really good actor as Mia. And her auditions, like, no one cared. Like, they wouldn't even give her the time of day. They wouldn't look up. They were just very like shallow, mean people.
You had, and that's probably day to day, like
how
every day there,
that's
and
so
that's
stressful.
how many people out there are doing that.
Exactly.
I'm sure people can,
How many years did she do it?
Yeah, and I don't blame her when she was
Yeah.
saying, like, she goes, well, it's going to be the same crap. It's just disappointment after disappointment, and they treat you like trash. They don't give a crap.
And when he said, no, she saw you. She went to your play, and she loved you.
Yeah. And I wonder how
sure.
hard it is to do stuff like that, to actually go do your own thing. And it's probably a rarer thing, because like you're putting
the theater.
you gotta pay, you're not getting paid, like you're losing out a lot and chancing, risking. I mean, like, how do you pay your rent? Like, it's so expensive that, I mean, everywhere.
Boy, I'd love to see those guys in the back when they were
cons.
saying that she was so bad, oh, she was so bad. Like, I would love to see her now.
I know.
Backstage.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, because that was so crushing to hear that. And then I started thinking, not that they're automatically trolls, but you'll get people, no matter what you do in life, you're going to have negative comments. If you put yourself out there, you're going to get negative comments. And sometimes, especially if someone is good at something, like Mia in this case with her play, you get the wrong people in the crowd. They just don't understand it. They're going to be mean.
And these guys were in the back. These guys were the backstage guys. So for them to say that,
so they
like
get
at the end, I'm like,
because they didn't get it.
That's just their opinion. That doesn't mean she's bad. It's just
they don't
opinion.
understand it.
Yeah, they don't.
But
so it doesn't mean
it
they're
makes
right.
them feel better that she's not. Why was she even
Because sometimes people are just stupid, or they just don't get it. They just. If they can't comprehend something, they have to make fun of it, because that's just what they do.
I guess
I'm so happy for her.
Famous director loved it. So
so her going against all these, like, risking everything, all these cons against, like, okay, paying the theater when you don't have money and you're not getting paid for this, there's just so many things that you're risking, and she just puts herself out there on her own. I mean, just that alone says a lot about somebody, how ambitious that person is. So good for her, and I love that.
And I love how her girlfriends were in the audience, and I loved how when she was leaving, and she was so sad, and then Seb comes up to her, and he's like so apologetic, and she's like, "I'm done. We're done. I'm done." And I thought she was like, she's done with him, but then I'm like, I was so happy that she said no. It's with this, like. It's all about, he wanted her happy for what she was doing, and then I was like, I'm so happy that she said that about the play. It didn't work out, because he always has those good words of encouragement. Like, no, this is just, we can do this better. But she still had to be on her own. It was her own night, and she just took off. She had to figure it out on her own.
Yeah, because
that just go home.
Yeah, and that scene too. Like, I agree. I do think she was just done with what she heard backstage. But I think altogether, because she was like, she knew what her life was going to be like, because Sebastian didn't make it on the biggest day. Or biggest night of her life at that moment, and that was such a huge deal, and so I think she was actually saying she was done with him too, but she wasn't like 100% broken up with him, but I think she was just done with everything in her life at that moment.
Yeah, that was her low point.
Yeah, because everything was just negative. He wasn't there for support, and then those guys like talking trash about her play, and there was just disappointment after disappointment, and she just needed to get the heck out of there and leave everything behind.
Yeah, I'm going home. And it was just like his low point, signing that contract. He didn't want to do it, and she knew it.
Yeah.
And so they both lifted each other up.
That's good.
And that's the beauty. That was the beauty of the love story.
Yeah. There's a lot of other things I wanted to talk about. So just to put this in there too, I really enjoy like the different lighting that they had. I mean, when we had to really focus on certain characters, like it would like the lights would dim and then we'd have a spotlight, and it was mainly with Sebastian's character, but we did see it with Mia sometimes too, when we really had to focus on them, or like they were in the zone and we just had to like listen and watch and feel that moment. So I just like the direction there to make us do
and
that.
that's the musical, that's the musical aspect, really honing in
like you're
on
watching
a mood.
the theater,
Yeah, it's a mood.
And like the different lighting that they had, where it was very rich, where we saw a lot of green lighting when it was calm and happy with Mia and Sebastian being romantic together. But then they had that argument when it was green too. So I was trying to like decipher or figure out like what the lighting meant. But it was like more vibrant when they were like kind of living their lives in a good way mostly. And then when reality, like when it was more about reality, and sometimes it was like more depressing. It was it was like more gray and blue, like turquoisey, but it was darker and gray. So I noticed that was a theme too. So I really like those choices made throughout the film to make you feel like you were watching something on stage. I just like that.
Yeah, I love the beginning when the girls were all together. They all had the same pursuit of being this actress, being an actress and being together and being so supportive of each other. Definitely. And the apartment was just so vibrant.
Oh, yeah.
Think about that. The
colors on the walls.
And her Ingrid Bergman, poster on the side.
That was great.
I mean, she just loved acting, and and she
super
had great
rich colors on the walls. And
they all had primary colored dresses going to that party.
Beautiful, yeah.
They all like a lot of times when we saw people, they had like vibrant, solid colors on to really like individualize every person, and I think that was fun too. And the wall colors, like again, I was going to say, I think it's wonderful. Like I do enjoy so many vibrant colors, but sometimes like you can go a bit too bold if it's like your house, So when you see these like really rich, bright greens and reds and yellows, I'm like, whoa! But I love that with her, like with the girlfriends at the beginning, like you said. Like
and I also like the beginning where they had the traffic jam and everybody out of the car.
That was
life was
fun.
like that.
That was
I really enjoyed that.
I did too.
I really enjoyed that intro so much, and I gotta say, it gave me a very different sense of what this movie was going to be like.
That's right, yeah.
And I'm not trying to say it as a bad thing, because I really enjoyed that intro, but I immediately thought we were going to have people just jump in a song every few minutes, and they would just tell the story through song the entire time.
I thought so too.
And it wasn't like that at all. Like, we had beautiful numbers throughout
They
it.
did, yes.
But it was mainly the story. We didn't have nearly as much music.
Right. And they truly were dancing together. They were, and singing together. They weren't singing through like a dialogue. They were.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be.
And
like,
that was
all
their
the way
common
through.
interest. That was their common denominator was dance. Tap dancing and all kinds.
That was fun too. Yeah, like the dancing was their thing, and he loved to play the piano. She was an actress. I like how they had different careers that they were focused on. So beautiful love story. I really love their love story, and it was just so freaking sad at the end, but it was perfect on how they concluded it.
That's right. Very good.
I'll have to say that.
Thumbs up.
And just to throw this into the discussion too, trying to make it into a joke, but having like to see what life would have been like if they stayed together and it still was very happy and they were able to still pursue their dreams in a way, and then he was able to get his club, or he was watching the club, but I was kind of thinking like, okay, well, in that dream state at the end, I thought okay, they're watching this club, they're in the club, I should say, and they're watching, and then that was going to end up being Seb's anyways, and it was going to work out just fine. But I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of giving you that, second guessing feeling of, I'm going to follow my career, but then seeing that moment, you're like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea, because this might be my life later, and it's actually really happy, and this is actually what I want. You know what I mean? So it kind of conflicts your emotions, But I do love how they included that, because it hurt me more.
And just through one tune, that one love song that we heard throughout. And everyone respected him. They didn't say, oh, come on with this love, this slow song. But he's the owner, and, he's a wonderful pianist, and they just listened to it throughout. Like, everyone respected him enough just to listen to it. You know, right to the last note.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this movie.
great.
Thank you so much for
Yes,
requesting
thank
this,
you.
because it's
It's
been
great.
such a joy
It was
and
wonderful.
like an
Yeah.
emotional roller coaster,
Oh my
because
God, yes.
I didn't expect, like, a lot of things we watch, we're very compassionate. We have a lot of empathy, right? And we do cry quite a bit throughout the channel. And this just triggered me at the end. Like, just the way they concluded, the beautiful music and just their faces at the end. Oh God, like it was just well tied together, and I'm like, curse you.
Yeah,
Make
they
me
needed
cry.
that one nod from him at the end.
Yes,
They needed
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Yes, it
yeah.
did.
So that was very, very well done. And again, like it was like watching a live performance, like being in the theater and watching people on stage
sure.
act this out, and I really enjoyed that about this a whole lot.
Me too.
Yeah, very good. And this definitely was not pissy caca. I've never heard that before. I think that's so
Pissy
funny.
caca.
Have you ever heard of pissy caca?
No.
It's not that. So, love you
Now
guys.
we're going to be saying pissy caca all the time.
Pissy caca. That means something bad. But it's funny.
God.
So, thank you guys so much for watching with
Yes,
us.
thank you. Thank you
Please
very much.
subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Bye.